How's it going, guys and goddesses? Dr. Rob back at you, man. Yeah. So I got some rookies up here talking crazy because they're clueless. I'm gonna show you how clueless people are, man. You know, most songs that you hear on the radio, you hear this song, oh, that's some dope lyrics. Oh man, that's a great ass song. That's dope lyrics. Most of those songs weren't even written by the artist. A lot of these songs that you hear on the radio, you hear the term ghostwriting. You hear the term ghostwriting. See, ghostwriting it's a subjective term, and it's misleading you to think that another person wrote this song for an artist, okay, who probably didn't write his own lyrics. He has what they call, quote unquote, another person. They call that other person a ghostwriter. Come in and write your songs. That's not what ghostwriting is, people. Okay, that's not what the music industry uses, man. See, a ghostwriter is allowing a demon or allowing a spirit to incarnate into you, and then that spirit writes the song. That's what ghostwriting is. Okay, it's called incarnation. We're gonna get into this, man. And see where am I going with this, man? Okay, hold on. We're gonna get into where I'm going. Okay, you guys pay attention to how the music industry actually operates.
Back in 91, my sister was dating Jay-Z. Him and I connected in 1999. He said, man, do you still want to do those parties? I said, yeah. He said, look, man, I'm going on tour. It's called the Hard Knock Life Tour. Jay-Z, DMX, Redman, Method Man. We want some bottles. We want some women. We'll go there for 1 hour, make 40, 50, 100 grand and leave. It felt illegal to make that type of money. Now, who taught you that? Demons. It wasn't I having sex with them. It was the demon using my body to have sex with these women. They came to my home and did an all-out seance, man. Head over here and my leg over here. And she spun me around at a velocity that I know today it was demon smoking, chanting. And then they said we drove the demons out. The opposite is truth. They drove the demons in. Not long after that, man, I began to have demonic visitation. And you can't deliver someone of something that you're not delivered from yourself.
You see, you got fools out here who say that this man suffers from mental illness. He lost it. When there's no such thing as mental illness. This is called demon possession, people. This is how the world operates, man. Okay. Certain demonic entities run this earth, and they incarnate into certain individuals who are elevated. Okay, like what I was saying, these certain individuals are elevated via a Masonic ritual, which is, you got to go through the ritual, you got to open yourself up for demon possession, and allow this demon to work through you. And this is the means of how they run the earth. Now, there's 3 ways to incarnate a demon into a body. You can actually grow a clone of yourself using your genetics and allow a demon to house itself into that clone. Or you can open yourself up to demon possession through channeling. Now, when this demon is occupying your body, okay, if you don't know how to evict this demon, it can permanently latch onto you. And, then you're going to have real problems. And, why I'm bringing stuff up like this, okay, we're going to kind of get into this. See, stuff like this, it's like you got people who are just suckers. They have no clue who runs the media. That the people that run the media are all of them are damn near some fucking sorcerers. They practice sex trafficking and sex rituals, which is kind of being detailed in this P. Diddy party, on how through sex, through your kundalini, you can be possessed with a demon. It's like these brothers right here have no clue about any of this science. Like when you channel sex energy up to your third eye, you create a vortex up in your crown chakra. And yes, a demon can come in through your crown chakra and possess your ass. They can also come in through the earth up in your feet. If you understand vortexes, understand your chakra points. You know, chakras are nothing but vortex portals that spiritual energy can travel through. This is how you channel spirits, people. And see, I got people like this who are clueless, who are dumb. You know, they bought into this Ibrahim Traore hoax. Ibrahim Traore is just being manipulated by Klaus Schwab, George Soros, who are like two sorcerers tied in with Marina Abramovic. And, you know, these people, through channeling demons, you know, they get their little minions to come in. You initiate yourself. See, this is how you climb in the ranks of power. Like if you want to become a big Hollywood star, you got to go through the ritual. You got to go through some form of ritual and allow a demon to come in and speak through you. Because most of these people who are Hollywood actors, the reason why they can take on characters of other people is because it's not them doing the acting. They're being possessed by a demon. Okay, you folks just haven't recognized that a lot of these actors, they allow a demon come in and then the demon does the performance on screen. Okay, it's called channeling, man. But you have to go through a ritual. You have to take part of the sex rituals. You have to take part of these freak off parties and things like that. Jeffrey Epstein, all of them. This is nothing but satanic ritual, man. And these are the people that are trying to manipulate you or manipulate the world into World War III. And the purpose of World War III is, number one, wars is nothing but a human sacrifice. And two, it enables these demons to come in, change the frequency of humanity, and they can come in with laws and put you practically in slavery. But you don't understand that wars are manipulated by bankers and they finance both sides of the goddamn war. They run both countries. It's just like Ukraine and Russia. Ukraine and Russia is being run by, both countries are being run by the World Economic Forum. The United States, under Joe Biden. Joe Biden gave George Soros the Presidential Medal of Honor. George Soros is one of the key members of the World Economic Forum. And see, they have their puppets. They primarily have taken over the Democratic Party, and Democratic parties, you know, they come out here and they put some kind of spell on you stupid asses. If you mention the word Trump or Elon Musk, automatically you got some people going in, oh, those are the evil people. No, Trump and Elon Musk are the ones fighting the evil people. George Soros. Excuse me, I got to set my screen properly. But yeah, George Soros is the one that's basically manipulating the war in the Ukraine with Russia. And they need to escalate this war. So all of a sudden you're hearing in the media about Ibrahim Traore. And then you got people like this, you know, like I'm telling these guys that Ibrahim Traore is a puppet for the World Economic Forum. They have no idea, you know, like when you start hearing about somebody in the media and they're getting pumped up in the media, it's because they're being used. They're just puppets being used. They're pumping this guy up, and it's because they have an agenda. And I'm telling you up front, their agenda is World War III. Okay, they want to use Ibrahim Traore. He's tied in with Vladimir Putin and China. Right there, that should be a clue right there. But you know, people are not all that smart, and you know, they try to sit here and I'm trying to explain to this dude, you know, he's on my channel. He's up here saying, yeah, this dude done lost his mind. No, bro, I channel spirits, man. See, like I'm trying to tell this fool right here, man. What's his name, man? Ogun Child. I said, wrong. I channel spirits. You're still stuck in the matrix. The physical body has nothing to do with your soul, bro. Being spirit possessed is not mental illness. You can't get past the illusion of the physical body, which is nothing but a vehicle. You obviously have never channeled a spirit and have no clue what this is about. I know energy. You, my friend, are easy for them to manipulate. You have no clue why wars happen. Wars are rituals that elites perform. Okay, you have no clue and can't recognize how media is being used to herd fools like you into backing one of their savior demons, a la Ibrahim Traore, who is being used like a prostitute to lure you into a mass human sacrifice, because the fact of the matter is you're just cattle being lured into the slaughterhouse of human sacrifice, and you're too blind to see this. And I'm telling the brother, snap up out of it. Because see, if I challenge one of his quote unquote, some dude that he done bought into, Ibrahim Traore, oh, he's up here giving free medication to the fucking, I mean, that's all part of the fucking scheme, dude. Yeah, that's just part of the hype of trying to hype this dude up like he's this wonderful fucking savior. All the while, you fucking forget that he knocked off, he was the right hand of a man that ran a coup. He turned on this man and ran a coup on him. So that, I mean, right, just that act alone tells you the dude is willing to backstab a guy who trusted him. Okay, now the guy that ran the coup originally on Burkina Faso, okay, he was the right-hand man of the guy that was running Burkina Faso to begin with. So the way you have is you had this presidential leader, he has his right-hand man, okay, these snakes come in, you know, bribe him, offer him money, give him arms to go overthrow the original leader of Burkina Faso, okay, they use this guy, who was the right-hand man of the actual leader, to overthrow him, promise him all this power, all this shit, okay? And then his boy, who was his right-hand man, who was Ibrahim Traore'S, overthrows him. Now, see, this shit goes on, but none of you people have the brains to ask yourself, who's arming these guys? Okay, last I checked, there's no arms manufacturing plant in Burkina Faso. So somebody's arming these people. Somebody's sending them their arms, giving them their ornaments. Somebody's inside the country spying, doing intelligence to initiate the overthrow of the government. And they got people that's, you know, they infiltrated the government, obviously, because Ibrahim Traore he's one of the guys that they infiltrated to overthrow the guy that he was the right-hand man to. So, you know, and this guy was the right-hand man to the original leader of Burkina Faso. And Traore overthrew the original leader's right-hand man so he can be the man. See? That's backstabbing, man. And if a dude's willing to backstab a guy who trusted him, you gotta question this guy, which you people just don't do. You just follow right along. Ask no questions. Oh, he's trying to help Africa. He's standing up to the West. The West is the one that fucking gave the dude the fucking arms to overthrow. You know, he's the one got the arms from the West to do the coup to begin with. Okay, whether he got it through China or whether he got it through Russia. Okay, he's being used by the World Economic Forum because we all know that Vladimir Putin was trained by the World Economic Forum. And see, you people are just blind and dumb, man. Okay, hold on. We're going to break into this, man. And see, you know, always going to have the receipts, man. Okay, here's Klaus Schwab right here. This is Africa's overlord. This is the motherfucker that runs Africa. Okay, I'm going to let you listen because, see, Russia is in there with Ibrahim Traore. Let's kind of walk over this, man. Okay, you see it right here. Africa's youngest leader and friend of Russia is celebrated. It is right there. This is the Washington Post. It's celebrated by some and criticized by others. There he is right there with his boy Putin. Right there. Okay. Now, if Ibrahim Traore had all this power, why does he need China and Russia's military in there protecting his little palace there to protect him from being overthrown? Okay, see, man, I mean, and the guy that's probably going to overthrow him is going to be his right-hand man or someone close to his right-hand man or somebody within his Ibrahim Traore's organization is going to be the one that they're going to finance to overthrow Ibrahim Traore. So it's outside interest that's running Burkina Faso. Hey, ain't this brother right here running shit? Okay, and all the resources is going right over to Russia. Going to Russia and China. As I try to tell this brother, Ogun Child, I said, have you seen all of those resources being shipped to China and Russia? Read them and weep. Burkina Faso exports several minerals, with gold being a significant one to both Russia and China. So Burkina Faso is financing Russia and China. So if you're financing Russia and China, bruh, you're financing Klaus Schwab, George Soros. That's who that gold is going to. it's going through Russia and if it's going through China, that means Klaus Schwab and the World Economic Forum is getting access to Burkina Faso's gold. Is any of that registering to your brain dead ass? Excuse my French. No disrespect. Okay. In 2024, Burkina Faso's exports to Russia included aircraft components. So they're using Burkina Faso's resources to build up Russia's military, mineral fuels, and machinery, while top exports to China include raw cotton, other oily seeds, and manganese ore. Recent agreements like the gold mine deal with Russia's Norgold highlight a shift towards non-Western partners for some resource-rich African nations like Burkina Faso. And they sit there and try to tell you this is non-Western. This is going to non-Western countries when Western countries run both Russia and China. And we're about to break into this so you guys don't end up being suckers for this Ibrahim Traore'S hoax. Okay, man, we're going to get into this, man. Hold on. And see, I'm going to show you the game because Google is part of the World Economic Forum, people. Okay, here's Google. Putin. I typed in Putin was trained by the World Economic Forum, right? And here it is. Here's what comes up in AI. No claim that Putin was trained by the World Economic Forum is false. Vladimir Putin's career has been primarily within the KGB and Russian government. That's what they'll tell you. Okay, this is what they put in Google. Gaslighting you, telling you that Putin was not trained by the World Economic Forum. Okay, you see it right there. All right, now let's get into the reality of the situation. So y'all niggas don't end up being stupid and gaslit. Okay, we're gonna get into this, man. Here it is right here. We're gonna break this down for you, man. This is Klaus Schwab, 2017, young, right there. Young leaders.
Dealing with the aftermath of a car accident can also be very overwhelming. Just remember, the law...
Nobody gives a shit.
When you brought the Young Global Leaders Program here for executive education and the Schwab Fellows, but there are two countries in the world now in which the young global leaders have emerged. Tell us just a bit about that in terms of the governance.
Yes, actually, this notion to integrate young leaders is part of the World Economic Forum since many years. And I have to say, when I mention our names...
Okay, see, what the World Economic Forum is, they train global young leaders and they put them in different countries around the world to be the leaders. Like Justin Trudeau of Canada was trained by the World Economic Forum. Kamala Harris, okay, is under George Soros. Okay, Gavin Newsom was trained by the World Economic Forum. They're all parts of the world. And so was Vladimir Putin. All right. But so we see Google will gaslight you and say there is no evidence that Vladimir Putin was trained by the World. See, they'll tell you there's no evidence that Vladimir Putin was trained by the World Economic Forum when Klaus Schwab going to tell you out his own goddamn mouth. Here it is.
Like Mrs. Merkel, even Vladimir Putin and so on, they all have been young global leaders of the World Economic Forum.
Okay, let's rewind that back. You said Vladimir Putin had been trained by the world. They were young global leaders. Hold on, man. Let's take it back. Take it back a few seconds. Here you go.
Like Mrs. Merkel, even Vladimir Putin and so on, they all have been young global leaders of the World Economic Forum. But
did y'all niggas hear that shit? Vladimir Putin was one of the young leaders of the World Economic Forum, bro. So it's the World Economic Forum that runs Russia. They also run China. And they was trying to take over America. Almost had America because they got all you dumb Negroes voting Democrat. And the reason why they choose the Democrat Party or Republican Party, because they feel like they can manipulate. Okay, the reason why these fools took over the Democrat Party because they feel like niggas is dumb as shit. The people that support the Democratic Party are easily manipulated. And they can take over that party, which is what they have done. Because damn near everybody that's a goddamn Democrat, all the motherfuckers going after Trump, work for the World Economic Forum, you stupid motherfucker. Letitia James was trained under George Soros. Alvin Bragg was trained under George Soros. Fannie Willis was financed and trained under George Soros. Then you got that nitwit Jasmine Crockett. Okay, now my question is, these are the same Negroes calling Trump a fucking Nazi. Well, what do you think this motherfucker right here, Klaus Schwab, is?
what we are very proud of now, the young generation, like
This motherfucker is a goddamn Nazi. And these are the motherfuckers that run your fucking campaign, Jasmine Crockett, Fannie Willis. Simply calling Trump a goddamn Nazi. You work for a goddamn Nazi. Klaus Schwab is a motherfucking Nazi, you stupid motherfuckers. Now, this motherfucker is the one that runs Russia. He trained Vladimir Putin, who now has his hands in Burkina Faso. So guess who runs Burkina Faso? This motherfucker right here, Klaus Schwab. This is who runs Burkina Faso, you stupid motherfuckers. Klaus Schwab trained Vladimir Putin. Do we need to go over that again? Dumbasses? Okay, hold on, man. Let's take it back.
and so on. They all have
Here we go.
since many years. And I have to say, when I mention now names like Mrs. Merkel, even Vladimir Putin and so on, they all have been young global leaders of the World Economic Forum.
Do you got that through your thick skulls, man? So don't come over here talking all that fucking Ibrahim Traore'S shit. The motherfucker's a goddamn puppet. Okay, this is all to go against Trump, because Trump is the one fighting Klaus Schwab, you dumb motherfuckers. He's the only motherfucker that got the goddamn balls to stand up to this motherfucker. George Bush, Bill Clinton, Hillary Clinton, Jay-Z, P. Diddy, Epstein, all tied into this shit. And this is their goddamn overlord right here, Klaus Schwab. All right? Okay, these motherfuckers ain't nothing but some goddamn demons, some motherfucking sorcerers. This motherfucker's a goddamn Nazi. Right here. Telling you, this is the same motherfucker that wants you to eat goddamn bugs, wants to put fucking implants in everybody, wants to have robots replace humanity. And they're using Africa's resources to do all this shit. All their resources to build their artificial intelligence control grid comes out of Africa, you dumbass. And they're planning on building a whole fucking prison for the whole entire world, being monitored by facial recognition, biometrics, fucking face scans. You won't be able to get in your goddamn house without a fucking face scan. And they're making it to where you can't own anything. They own every goddamn thing. You got to rent from them. These are your motherfucking overlords. And these are the motherfuckers that run Ibrahim Traore'S. And we're going to be breaking this down in future videos. But it's called demon possession, nigga. Okay, these motherfuckers have a Masonic ritual, house motherfuckers with demons, and then put them in positions to overrule your ass. And everything is about starting wars, because that's how a goddamn demon feeds, motherfucker, off a human sacrifice, you dumbass. Now, see, you motherfuckers want to go in and say, oh, man, you done lost your mind. You done went crazy. Motherfucker, I know how to channel spirits, you dumb motherfucker. This is how I know this shit. Dumbass. They got Jay-Z. Got Jay-Z with Marina Abramovic. Let's get into that, man. There's right there, Jay-Z with Marina Abramovic. Marina Abramovic is tied in with the Rothschilds. Okay, man, and there's your boy Jay-Z. And the brother told you in the video that he was possessed by a demon when he does the goddamn sex rituals that Jay-Z, Diddy, and all of them put together. They're doing rituals based on this woman. And war is a human sacrifice, you dumb motherfucker. They got fucking orbs that come down and feed on the fucking pain and torture of people dying in war. Okay, it's called, what do they call that, man? We're going to get into that. Hold on. So right there, tell you the term Foo Fighters was used by Allied aircraft pilots during World War II to describe various unidentified flying objects, UFO, or mysterious aerial. And see, we're talking about orbs, man. World War II feeds these fucking demons called orbs, you dumbass. But see, but this is what they channel. When you do those sex rituals and open up your kundalini, this is what possesses you. These fucking orbs called plasma bubbles. Let's get some images, man. Hold on. Okay, this right here are the orbs, man. Okay, it's right there on the goddamn pyramids called the Winged Sun Disk of Ra. This is what they feed when they have a war. These orbs come down and feed on the goddamn energy. These orbs are the ones that make your crop circles. These are the orbs that go do all the animal mutilations. These are the orbs that the Aztecs were doing human sacrifice for. These demons right here. And see, they call them plasma bubbles. Let's type that in. Plasma bubbles over the pyramids, man. Right there. Foo Fighters, orbs. China's super radar with 5,900 mile range detects plasma bubbles over Giza pyramids. This is called the Winged Sun Disk of Ra, man. See, it's the Winged Sun Disk of Ra, man. Right there, plasma bubbles. That's what they're talking about. They're talking about these damn things. Orbs, plasma bubbles. Orbs. Right there on the pyramids. Orbs, plasma bubbles. Right there. Plasma bubbles. They call them the Winged Sun Disk of Ra. They're talking about orbs, you dumb motherfuckers. And these are what you channel. Okay? And when they possess you, it's not the person going crazy, you stupid motherfucker. They're being demon possessed, man. All right? As the brother told you. And here's his brother talking about Jay-Z, who's buddy with Marina Abramovic. Here he is, man.
Back in 91, my sister was dating Jay-Z. Him and I connected in 1999. He said, man, do you still want to do those parties? I said, yeah. He said, look, man, I'm going on tour. It's called the Hard Not Life Tour. Jay-Z, DMX, Redman, Method Man. We want some bottles. We want some women. We'll go there for 1 hour, make 40, 50, 100 grand and leave. It felt illegal to make that type of money. Now, who taught you that? Demons. It wasn't I having sex with them. It was the demon using my body to have sex with these women. They came to my home and
he said demons overtook his body. Okay? When a demon overtakes your body, it's in control of your body. That's not you going mentally ill, stupid motherfucker. And Jay-Z and all of them all tied into this. Tied in Marina Abramovic. And these are the people that run your fucking planet. Got that? Sorcerers. That's why they bring drugs. Drugs, the Greek etymology for pharmaceuticals is sorcery. Do your research, man. Sorcery runs the earth, man. And unless you... This is called demon possession, people. And unless you understand sorcery, understand Kundalini, understand how to channel spirits, this is going to be over your head. And of course, motherfuckers are mentally ill. Okay? This brother told you how it's done, how they do it, the purpose. Okay? And I'm telling you what these wars are all about is human sacrifice. And see, I know because I've been there. I channel. I know how this works. I've been out the... Like I said, I've been out the body. I've channeled demons, spirits, which is why I know how to build a free energy device. Okay? And we're going to be breaking that down too in the future. But Ibrahim Traore'S is a puppet. Okay? He works for the demons. He works for the bad guys. He's not your fucking friend. He's ciphering Africa's resources to the West, to China, to Moscow, who is run and controlled by the World Economic Forum, and none of those resources going back to black folks. Like I said before, learn how to manufacture, learn how to industrialize on your own. Quit calling these demons in to show you how to do it. Okay? I've allowed spirits into me. I know how to do a lot of this shit. Okay? Thing is, I'm not going back over to that side, allowing these motherfuckers to possess me. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not going back over that anymore. Okay? I got enough knowledge. I know how to build this thing. Okay? And I got in, got out like a thief in the night. Got the shit. We're gonna start building. And any of you motherfuckers think I changed? Yeah, I changed. I've grown. So yeah, I'm not the same motherfucker talking about the white man is evil and all that bullshit. Because I know it's about avatar. The white man vehicle, his body is an avatar for a lot of these fucking Yahweh demonic entities, man. That Yahweh, God of the Old Testament, brought in. So I can break that down. But, Yahweh was our slave master. See, we went to war against Yahweh. We are the sons of Enki. We are the sons of Marduk. Okay? We are the sons of Antu and Anu. We descend from Anu and Antu. Anu is the father of Ptah, and Anu is also the father of Yahweh. Ptah was the firstborn, so guess what? That we inherit the line of Ptah, so that means that we are Yahweh's master, not the other fucking way around. And Yahweh has his people, the Ashkenazi Jews, running the earth, because those are God's, Yahweh's chosen people. He put them in power to overlord over us. And you dumb Negroes still ain't figured that shit out. When you see Ibrahim Traore is being overlorded by Yahweh's Ashkenazi Klaus Schwab. Klaus Schwab is Ibrahim Traore'S daddy. He's Ibrahim Traore'S overlord. And he's your overlord too until you niggas wake the fuck up. Get your sorcery down and master that shit and wake the fuck up. That said, this is the Akarai. God bless all you guys and goddesses. Peace.